Hey, what's going on? Chaz here with Wolfpack Success. And today I want to talk to you about the Productive Beast, 7 ways to improve your productivity. This is based on an ebook that I wrote and you can actually get by going down to the bottom of the page, scrolling in the comment and info where you'll find a link to get the free ebook. So the Productive Beast. And for the first way, we're going to look at your environment for success. So we'll check out your environment and if you're setting yourself up for success with your surroundings. Your environment for success. So how much do you focus on setting up where you work for setting up where you work in your work mode versus play mode? If that makes sense. When you go down and sit down and actually do work, you are based on your emotions at that time. You are linked to where you actually are doing work from. For example, if you are stressed, a lot of the time when you're sitting down and doing your work, whether it's at a specific desk or if it's at a specific location in your home, whatever that feeling is that you're feeling at the time will be linked to actually where you are physically sitting. So if you're there and you're stressed and a lot of times you have a lot going on, whenever you actually sit down again, you'll have those same feelings come back up. So it's important to focus on where you do your productive work and the feelings that are getting linked to it at that time. Because when you're there, let's say you're always in a work mode, you're always in productivity mode when you're actually sitting there at the desk. Then when you go to sit down, you'll be on point, you'll be in your focus mode, and you know that when you're actually sitting there, when you're in that room, when you're in that desk, when you have whatever else is going on in that specific spot, you know that that's where you go and do work. If, for example, you work from home, do you have your desk for work and then another desk or table for playtime, Netflix? Or is it your desk is where you work and it's also where you watch Netflix and it's also where you kind of surf around the internet? So I want you to look at where you actually do your work from and see if it's split up into 2 different areas, where you sit down and do your productive work versus where you have play and fun time happening. And that way, when you actually go in there and sit down, you'll be on point. For example, I know that I like to go to coffee shops. And whenever I go to one of the local coffee shops, I go in there and immediately when I walk in, I just start to get productive. It's my work environment. And I go in there, sit down, throw headphones on, jam out to Pandora, and just go hard. And I know that for the next several hours, I'm just in work mode. Then, when I'm done, I'm out of there. I don't play around, I don't mess around, because I want that to be linked up just for productivity and work area. So you could also look at this in your house. If, for example, you don't have another place that you can go and you kind of just have one desk, you can adjust your lighting in your room, so how the lights are. So play with different lights. When you're either in work mode, you turn on certain lights, and then in play mode, you have other lights on, but just play around with your lights. That way you'll be triggered and linked to that feeling of work and productivity when you're sitting in a certain spot or have certain lights on. So that was number 1 of the 7 ways to improve your productivity, is look at your environment and set yourself up for success. If you'd like to get the entire 7 ways, there's the ebook you can download. Just bottom of the link, you'll find the link, follow up, download your ebook. It's all yours after that to get all 7 ways. We'll go on to the next video, and this is Chaz with Wolfpack Success.